Sorry about the delay, people. Welcome to another episode of Orgasmic Consciousness Cooking with yours truly, being John Ashford. We're going to have some fun tonight. I'm not going to hold you guys real quick. I got some soup that I'm making you guys. The first time I ever made this soup. I started the meat 3 days ago. It's smoked chicken. We're going to get to it. We're going to talk about taking space and having space for yourself. And thanks, Derek, for helping me on the other end. And thank God for the sun. It's finally sunny where I'm at. So we're going to go ahead and get started real quick on this. This is smoked chicken soup, okay? I'm going to show you guys something that I did. So move this out the way. This is the smoked chicken, okay? I hope you guys can see that. I'm going to chop that up and put that in the soup, skin and all. I'm going to drop the bones in there because I want to flavor the bones. But what I want to do is get these vegetables started so I can start the stock, okay? So this is going to be really warm. So I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of oil in here. I'm going to drop my vegetables in here so they can start cooking. It's worth the wait. Thanks, baby girl. Okay, we're going to drop the celery. That's celery. And the onions. I just like to cook them down. Yes.
All right, man,
So,
you're moving kind of fast. I can't keep up with the with the ingredients.
okay. So sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to catch up some time. Okay. So what I did is I dropped in the onions and the celery. Okay. And I want them to cook down. I'm gonna slow down so my brother can catch up with me. Okay. So this will cook up a little bit. Put this top on here. Save for some sound. Can you guys hear me out there? Okay. Hopefully you can. I'm gonna cut up the chicken because I really want to do something with this chicken. Show you guys some smoked chicken. Take this bone out of here. I want you guys to see. I'm gonna show you guys some. Hold this chicken up so you guys can see this in a second. Okay. This chicken is delicious. I smoked it myself. I hope you guys can see this color, the pink color with the smoke line. Oh my God. Now I want the bones, so I'm gonna drop the bones in there in a second. I'll put the meat in at the very end. Well, not at the very end, but I don't want it to lose its thing. So I'm keeping the skins on because there's a lot of oil in the skins, natural fat. That's what I want in there. I gotta keep my eye on my fingers because this knife is extremely sharp. So I'm pulling this chicken off of here without dropping it on the floor. That would be not good. So here we go. Coming off perfect, you guys. Nice and juicy. So the recipe, so I know Derek's probably saying keeping up with it. So I put a recipe on here because the chicken soaked for 2 days in a brine. Okay. So I want these bones in here. So I'm gonna drop this in here right now. So what I'm gonna do is cut this chicken up. So put this chicken in here as soon as the vegetables cook down. Watch my fingers. Man, I wish you guys could taste this chicken. The smell of this chicken is remarkable. Now, my wife is not into it too much now because what's going on with her body. But she's like, oh, the chicken smells like chicken. It's smoked. Oh my God. See, I want the skin broken up. Those vegetables are cooking down. I want big pieces of chicken in here. So I don't want people, and the skin's gonna soften a little bit, and I might take it out at the very end, but I want the flavor. So I'm gonna sit that there, leave that there. Wipe my hands off on this towel. Check out our veggies. Oh yeah. Doing exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna drop in the garlic next. So you have onions, celery, and garlic, 4 cloves of garlic. Stir that up. And I'm gonna put the carrots in, but I'm gonna hold the mushrooms and the string beans to the very end. This is 3 large carrots. Yummy. I'm gonna hold this up in a second so you guys can see it. Okay. So now I need to make the base. So what happens to you guys know, I don't use canned broth. I usually use this better than bouillon. And I have chicken, garlic, and roasted onion that I'm gonna put in here. But first I have to add my water and turn the heat up. It's 4 cups. Yeah. I want a little bit. So it's pretty much close to 5.5 cups of water. So I can't see, you guys can't see that, but that's what that looks like. It's hot. That's hot. Ouch. Okay. I'm acting like I had a cocktail tonight. I didn't. Maybe I should have. See, I'm making my own broth. Oh my God. So check this out, guys. Taking space is the conscious ingredient I'm going to talk about tonight. What does it mean to take space? When things start to go awry, you feel like things are falling apart, your body might be asking you, take some space, take some time, chill the hell out. Okay. I thought I had this up on high, and I have very little chicken broth. Do you mean 4 cups plus 5.5? No, I mean 5.5 cups altogether, babe. Sorry about that. So it's 5.5 cups altogether. So that was the chicken broth that I put in here. Now I'm gonna put in, if I can open a jar. My hands are kind of slippery. What the hell? Well, I was gonna put this in here. Hold on, I have a tool for everything. Hold on. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna show you guys something. Maybe I don't supposed to use this tonight, guys. I've never seen anything like this.
Your tool ain't working, huh?
Hell no. It's a can. Let's see. Patience, John. Patience. Damn, I've never seen anything like that. It finally worked, guys. Okay, running hot water. Check this out. It worked. Make sure this is okay. Yeah, it's fine. It was just on there sealed. Oh my God. Let's see. This is my garlic bouillon. And then I'm gonna put the onion. And this is my favorite ingredient. I found this at Costco years ago, and I've been using it ever since. I never had that experience before. How does it get better than that? That's amazing. So I got this up on high because I wanted to try to start cooking down these veggies. And so you'll see part of it get cooked because it's going to simmer, but I'm going to let you guys see what it looks like, and I'll take pictures and put it on Facebook, on Instagram later. So I want to taste this and see where I'm at with my broth. Wow. Okay. Now, I have some, I'm not going to make it spicy because I'm honoring my wife. Usually I'll put some hot peppers in it, but I'm not going to put hot peppers. But what I found at Trader Joe's is this chili, onion, garlic. It's like crunchy cooked garlic and onion. I'll drop that in there at the very end when I serve the soup to myself. But I'm going to put my other ingredients in here. So I'm going to drop in, I think I said a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I'm going to drop, and let me measure this so you guys can see. Teaspoon of poultry seasoning. But you want to be very careful with this because this can be bitter. So be very easy with that. Oh, I'm loving this. I am going to drop a little black pepper in here. And so what I'm going to do is do my tablespoon of onion powder. And y'all know I'm a garlic fiend. So I'm going to drop in the same amount of garlic. Now, the secret of the soup is letting it cook down nice and slow. Easy, crowded people. It's coming to a boil, which I really don't want it to do that much because I don't want my vegetable to cook up. What's up, Berta? How you doing? Smoked chicken soup? Man, I wish you guys could see this. So what I am going to do is I'm going to drop a little bit of black pepper in here. Not much, just about a teaspoon. Teaspoon, bam. Derek, I was going too fast. I was trying to make up time because I couldn't get the technical shit. My ass act like I'm a senior citizen sometimes, but I'm not. Okay, so let me get my gloves so you guys can see this because I'm going to drop some green beans in here and mushrooms in a second. But this is what it looks like, if you guys can see that. The carrots and the vegetables are cooking down. And what happens is that I don't want my vegetables to get soggy. So I'm going to let it simmer. So I'm going to turn it down so it can simmer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the green beans in here now. Those are the green beans, Derek, if you caught that. I hope you saw that. So just messing with you. 1 cup of raw green beans. What happens is that with green beans, I chop them up because I want this to be a healthy ass soup. Okay. Now, there's one secret ingredient that I've been holding off, guys. They call this the Emperor's rice. I'm just walking around here burning my hands. Okay. So what I have is a cup of wild rice that was cooked up earlier. I'm gonna drop this in here, give it a little substance. This is the first time I've ever made this, guys. So welcome to a new creation. That's what's cool about this show. You'll find out how to create things that never existed before. So the wild rice is in there. Now, those chicken bones in there, if you're serving the company, you would like to let that simmer and then take the bones out because unless people that you hang out like say sucking on bones, maybe that's their thing. I don't know. Sounds kind of freaky to me, but if you have friends like that, oh well, what the hell? Enjoy it. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my mushrooms in. Now, some of these things I leave in big chunks or slices, I should say, because my dear wife does not like mushrooms and she's not crazy about onions. So I'm gonna let that cook down nice and slow. Oh my God, I wish you guys could see this. I'm gonna hold this up one more time just before I add the chicken. I'm gonna let this cook down. Let me show you guys this. You see that? Take the bones and the skin out. Yes, you can. But I'm gonna let that cook down for a little bit. I'm gonna talk about taking space. And the main reason I'm gonna talk about taking space, not the main reason, but one of the reasons, hey, I love the bones. Hey, I love bones too. Even when I play dominoes, I play bones. No, anyway. Taking space is really, really important. And why would I say that? Space is this sacred thing that we've forgotten about. And in the last couple of weeks, I've been doing more meditation and having more oneness with my body. A couple of weeks ago, my nervous system was at a wreck and I was like losing my shit, I think. And I decided that I would go back to my meditation and take space. And taking space is not only meditation. Taking space can be working or walking through a garden, taking morning walks. Taking space is saying no to the outside world and loving up on you. Taking space is learning how to heal yourself. I don't want this rice to boil. I'm gonna get back to this in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this all the way down. I'm gonna add my chicken to it. But I want you guys to see, even though we started late, it's 7:01. This soup is about 15 minutes. I'm gonna taste it, but I'm gonna drop this in here because I want to get the flavor of my chicken in there now. Without dropping the board in there. Now, what you'll notice about a lot of my soups is that they're hearty, they're chunky. Taking space, yes, Berta, taking space is such a contribution. So I want you guys to see this. I know, Derek, I hear get the camera from above. I know, but I'm gonna let you guys see something. Okay. I got this down. I'm gonna put it both so you guys can see a little bit what it looks like. And so what happens is that you can serve this with dumplings. I talk about Asian dumplings, but I want you guys to see what this looks like without me spilling it. There it is. Isn't that a work of art? Bon appetit. Now, why my soups? A coworker of mine said to me, I'm on a soup diet. And so I started bringing her soups. And then she said, John, I like to pay you for these soups. Just keep bringing soups. I'm on a soup diet. And her favorite soup so far for me is the asparagus crab. It's a winner. It's a game changer. But when she tastes this tomorrow, oh my God. Anyway, taking space. Some chicken fell off. Oh my God. Get it before the cat. No, just kidding. I'm really beginning to learn that it's do or die about taking space. And I know some of you guys are parents. I know some of you are busy with your business. I know some of you travel all the time. But I think that we need to all find that time and space to be with ourselves. And part of that is letting go of this reality and the things that ought to, shoulds, woulds, have to, and be with what you know. And that space is rewarding, healing, and it's forgotten. It's almost like essential to breathing, but we actually push it to the side. And I'm gonna challenge you guys to really find that space this week. I always talk about kindness, which I'm gonna talk about at the very end. Kindness to you is finding that space for you, regardless of what anybody else says and does. And I'm finding that. And I wanna welcome you guys to that space if possible. I have a class that's gonna start in 3 days on Friday morning. I'm doing a meditation class. You can go to my website, www.beingjohnashford, and you can find this magical expansion meditation coming up. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be for 20 minutes for the next 4 weeks. I believe it's, don't quote me, I think it's $69 for those 4 days. And yeah, I'm really on this new kick about being one with me and letting go of all the other bullshit. Now back to the soup. Oh my God. So I got it down on low. Stir this up. I wish one day, I have to have more people come in my kitchen. Okay. So I'm going to see if do I have a clear? No, but I'll just taste it this way. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to taste this way. Let you guys, because the vegetables need to cook down just a slight bit more. Oh my God. Now, what you never do is put the spoon back in the pot. Why? Contamination. Anyway, I want to go back to the soup thing. So if you live in this area, in the Northwest, in Portland, Vancouver area, I'm going to start figuring out how to go to farmer markets and some start selling my soup and some of my products. Yes, Berta says 100. And that's my alarm going off telling me that I need to take my medication. And I'm going to say something. I hope that's not disturbing you guys, because it's not going to go off. If Tori comes down and turn it off, that'd be ideal. But what I want to say is this. Whatever you have to take and be to find that space, I want to invite you to that. What would it be like to make that safe space a sacred space for you daily? And what would that contribution be to the planet and to people that you live with? Just something I'm asking. Look at that, guys. Well, it's 7:07. I try to keep you guys just for 30 minutes. Thank you for hanging out. Please share this. Oh, well, I'm not going to say it. I applied. Let's see, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. My sister I'm going to share about some things that I'm doing. So I've started doing tarot readings and I'm having a blast. Yesterday, I had my first paying client for tarot and I had so much fucking fun. It's just another tool that I'm using, learning how to explore space and healing and creating. And if you're interested, you go to the website. Thank you for permission to take space from yes, Sister Kelly. Please, y'all, take space for yourself. It's imperative that you do that, especially in the crazy times and the crazy things that we see going on in our world right now. It's really beckoning us to take space and fix a pot of soup, whatever makes your heart sings. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Please subscribe to Being John Ashford on YouTube. Please, please, please. I'm asking, a friend of mine said, well, what would it take for more people start following you? Those of you watching, if you've sent this to somebody, say, hey, subscribe and check this dude out. He's funny, he's good looking, and he cooks hell of a good food. That would be a huge contribution to me. Until next week, please be kind to yourself and to others. And if you see people walking down the street or you passing them by in the car and you seem to have a hard time, just let them know they're living, like, what's up? Until next week, peace. See you later, Berta. Peace. Hopefully I'll be down in LA doing a class foundation with you guys. I'm asking people to host me down there. So maybe I'll be in LA soon. Peace. And I'll cook for you down there. How does it get better than that?